Thank you. Good evening. I'm Kazuga and welcome to the episode 3 of Pushing the Envelope. If you're new to the show, Pushing the Envelope is a talk show where I interview young professionals working in various industries to find out what their job is, how they got it, and to discuss what envelope they want to push for in their industry. And all that intercut with various segments, games, short films, comedy sketches, etc. With so much going on in the world right now, I'm only thinking about the most pressing and relevant issues, which leads me to my favorite segment. What's on your mind, Kazu? What's on my mind? Well, you know me by now. I love music, all kinds of music. And I've been thinking lately. It really feels like EDM has come back, don't you think? And who knows, maybe it's my TikTok algorithm, but all I see are people becoming DJs posting their content, and everyone seems to be going to festivals and raves again. All I hear at parties and bars is house music. And I have a theory. Since maybe 2016-17-ish, it felt like EDM was on a decline. Everyone turned towards listening to hip-hop more, while EDM became more of a niche thing to like. Something that you used to just love to listen to when you were younger. Even for me, I loved EDM in high school, and in college I would often tell people that my prime EDM days were behind me. It became more and more hard to find people that love EDM and easier to find people who hate it. They'd say, fuck EDM, fuck that shit. And sure, that could have been the college I went to or the people that I happened to be around, but it wasn't until towards the end of college where I started to hear more house and EDM a little bit more again. But still, really only house, just tiny revival, a compromise even. Let's take it back a little to the rise of EDM, the 2010s. I personally date back the inception of the mediocre rise of EDM to Skrillex's Scary Monsters and Nice Spirits. Yes, oh my god! Which catapulted a revolution from the likes of Zedd, Avicii, Calvin Harris, David Guetta, Porter Robinson, and Martin Garrix, making EDM way more mainstream. You started hearing EDM-type beats in pop artists like Katy Perry and Rihanna, and obviously so much more EDM subgenres and artists that were literally peaking in this era. The most visual way to look at this is by looking at the Coachella lineups over the years. Look at 2012. Coachella in its roots is very indie festival, but look at this. There's Swedish House Mafia, David Guetta, Avicii, Calvin Harris, starting to ascend, 2014, Zedd, Skrillex, Martin Garrix, Disclosure. 2015, Alesso, Axwell and Grosso, and Cascade pretty much headlining. I was there. 2016, Calvin Harris now headlining. Wow. Jack U, Major Lazer, Flume, Louis the Child, R.L. Grime, one of my favorites, and many more smaller artists. But over the next few years after that, the usual suspects have stayed, but the growth seemed to have stunted. You no longer heard smaller EDM artists like Keys and Crates, Rusty, Alice in Wonderland, which were huge at the time. But personally, I think it's coming back. After the pandemic, with festivals starting to come back, and something happened. And I think a big reason is Skrillex, the man himself. He back, baby. But other players like Fred again and Fortet took the music world by storm too. You almost have to avoid hearing a Fred again song nowadays. And I think this all culminated to the pinnacle, Coachella 2023 Sunday, weekend 2. With Frank Ocean dropping out as a headliner, Flake Ocean, Skrillex, Fred again, Fortet, We're in the Jungle, PHM to save the world, and close out Coachella. Oh my god, TBA. Personally, I'd never seen EDM at Coachella the way it was that night. I'd seen big EDM sets there, but at the end of the night, I remember saying to myself, EDM might be back. And now you can't go anywhere without a DJ playing that country rhythm drop, and EDM festivals are in full swing. Welcome back, EDM? What do you think? Well, we got a great show for you tonight. We'll be back with my friends Ashley and Nicole to tell us about working in the fashion industry. Stay right there.